Hello. You don't have to lose or miss any more job opportunities or offers that you prefer in the next coming years. So, how are you positioning and preparing for the opportunities that will be coming your way? Yes, it's true that the evolution of technology is taking away jobs. I don't know how true that is, but that's not true for me. The evolution of technology is not taking away jobs, it's simply changing jobs. And if it's changing job, that means that you have to change your positioning if you have to be one of the lucky few in the coming year for opportunities that will be available. One of the most intriguing questions that I get, or the things that many people consult me for in their career path, it's about how to cross the shortlisting wall and how to beat the interview gates. Now, most of the time, there are too many people who are skilled, who are intelligent, but are unengaged, right? They are unengaged. So, what could be the possible problem, or what could be the obstacle that is keeping them from crossing that particular bar or remaining unemployed? Getting unemployed begins from how you access the vacancy option. How you assess the vacancy option. It's normally about three things. Well, if you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Julius Afolabi. I am the founder of Value Improvement Academy. And in this academy, we simply help you to create compatible business and career solutions that have global competitiveness, as well as help you sell and monetize your experience, your expertise, your knowledge, or your passion. And so, how are you going to position for your preferred job opportunity or offer in 2022? Three things basically are involved. The number one is, what do they want? What do the organization that you intend to work for or that is seeking for qualified candidates, what do they want? The second thing is, what do you have? And then the third thing is, communicate your communicate what you have to meet what they want. This three-step protocol can help you get past any form of career gate. It's all about, most of the time, people can be qualified academically, but can become disqualified by their approach to getting what they want. That's where it starts. You look at some people's, by privilege, have been able to sit on quite a number of interview boards. I've also participated in recruitment, and that has given me a bird eye view in my professional practice. And as an employee, I worked in the department that structured the process for onboarding and recruiting new hires. At the same time, I've also done this as a practice, as a service for quite a number of people. Even in my mentoring group and session, I've also helped and facilitated some of the people that are close to me. Now, this gives me a wealth of experience to be able to counsel you. And from my deep research and study, 40%, 40 to 60% of the present jobs that are routine in nature now are going to change in the next 5 to 10 years. So, are machines taking over our jobs? No. They are simply changing the approach with which jobs are done. And if you are digitally sensitive and able to be able to compatibility is very important. It's about approach of presenting, approach of pitching what exactly you have to be able to qualify for what is needed. So you start by deconstructing that advert, the vacancy advert. What are the things? There's some work to be done. You deconstruct it, find out what the fundamentals that they are looking for are. Then you sit back to look at yourself. What are the things that I have that are related to what they have? Now, the critical mistake most of the time is that many applicants simply create one model of a CV and circulate it for every job offer that they think that they qualify for. Now, we have migrated from that traditional approach to the digital approach, where you discover that you can be easily and cheaply investigated online, right? Beginning from what your social media handles are, what your profile looks like, and what has been the conversations that are coming from you. Do you understand? So your authenticity is principal. So, and that's the reason why you need to sit down to be able to clearly look at yourself. You have to dissect yourself after you have deconstructed the vacancy. So you see, it's not just like the fact that you are academically sound. If you don't know how to present what you have, definitely is going to remain on the shelf for long. And there are so many qualified candidates that have remained on the shelf of unemployment statistics for a very long time, simply because they cannot package and pitch themselves for exactly what they want. Now, what should you do? So recently somebody sent me an application letter for a particular job, and from my reading of that particular letter, even though he was academically qualified, right, his presentation will not get him past anything, does not even intrigue or excite or prove. There are quite a number of important things. It's, for instance, you have ingredients, but you don't know how to combine them. What happens is that the meal that was supposed to be interesting and sweet and attractive becomes a problem, becomes repellent, So instead of you making yourself irresistible, you are making yourself, cheap to be discarded. So you see, so there's a wide gap there. How you present what you have in consideration and in consonance, in compliance with the demand of what is needed, is what determines if you are going to be the candidate or not. Now, this happens from your letter, your communication, your non-visual communications to your visual and verbal communication. So if you are digitally ignorant, if you can't face the camera, and if you can't communicate in a manner that convinces your employer, your potential employer, to engage you, then you do not qualify to be able to deliver what exactly you say you claim to have. So you don't. One of the things you must understand is that you cannot do what have one size fits it all CV. That's practically very wrong. A CV is a sales document. A CV is a marketing tool. It is a tool. It's a sales letter. At the same time, it is a tool, an instrument of conviction that you qualify. It is an instrument of conviction that you qualify. So to a large extent, beginning from your CV, we begin to validate if you qualify. And when it's time for the interview, you substantiate the claim that you qualify verbally. And that takes a lot of intelligence, right? And that's what I'm sharing with you. In my masterclass, I do go deeper in each of these three categories. This thing, identifying, deconstructing the vacancy, and then doing an appraisal, a self-appraisal, at the same time now pitching and projecting yourself as the ideal candidate for that particular vacancy. So your CV is supposed to be a chameleon. It's supposed to be tailor-made, right? So you look at what you have, and you tailor it exactly to what is required, so that you can meet the needs of your potential employer. So I don't know how this has added value to you. If it has added value to you and you intend to learn more about this, why don't you just subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you will always get an alert when new information come your way. Thank you for watching and God bless. Until I see you on the next video. God bless you.